Welcome back, guys, to another episode of my weekly devlog series. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about today, so I'm going to get into it pretty much directly. If we go to project development, we will see that my to-do list is getting pretty short and the done list is getting pretty long now. So let's go to the first thing that I worked on, and that's the application process. So you might think, well, didn't you already do that last week? And yes, you are correct. But I did some changes here, and now I have also built the entire admin interface to accept and deny applicants, and all the infrastructure that then also does all the required things that should happen when you accept or deny someone. So when I click on join us, you will come to this nice screen where you now have to authenticate with Discord first. So this is, well, A, because every member has to have a Discord account anyways, and B, because it means that I can directly get their proper Discord ID that I can then work with and automate pretty much the entire process. So you click on that and you come to a proper discordapp.com URL. Click authorize. At that moment, as you can see, I get access to your username and avatar, and mostly actually your user ID. I don't really care about the rest. But yeah, I can't have an existential crisis, so that's also nice. So click on authorize and you're back on the same site. And now in your query string, you will find your Discord user ID. So there are other ways to do this. I could also set that as a cookie or something like that. But I think this is still kind of the cleanest way. It just means that you can't copy the URL now and send that to someone else who should also apply. So you could still copy just the join us HTML or just the website itself. That's a little thing to kind of care about or think about, but that also probably is not really a big issue, because then the member will see, or the other person will then get an error essentially. We're going to get about that in a second. Minecraft in-game name, I think I can just take my regular one. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, no, I can't take my regular one. We can take Explore here, for example. That should work. Email wise, let's get ourselves another email address here, and let's try to do that. Country again, same as last time. I'm not going to talk about it here too much. About me, so here can I enter some stuff. I also did some sanitation on the backend server side, which means that you can't write any HTML like that in here, or you can, but this gets all filtered out. This is very, very important, because otherwise someone could write, for example, a script in here like that, which is the alert, and I don't know, you got hacked. Yeah, this would be a thing. Without sanitation, this would actually get executed, which is pretty bad, because that means that with a little bit of knowledge, you could write an application that as soon as someone clicks on it, does accept itself, which, isn't that great. So I fixed that as well. I'm just going to add something in here, nothing here. We're going to just do all of the things down here. Submit, your application has been sent. Okay, great. Now, if 10-minute mail is a little bit quicker than it's not fast, sadly. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little while. And then we get a nice email and response here. I'm not going to read through the entire thing, because this is still subject to change. But hi Explore, this is grabbing the in-game name, and yeah, down here basically just get some little text, and you also get all your details back, so you could reply to the email if you have something entered wrong or something like that. Yes, exactly. So now in the admin interface, if we just go to pending review, this reloads everything that is pending review. Just one right now. If we look at all, we currently have 4 applications in here. Yeah, this is just an overview over all the applications that are there or pending review, denied or accepted, essentially. So let's just go into this one right here, and now this opens a nice little site here, which automatically fills in the correct like Discord tag, the in-game name, what is in about me text, as you can see, properly sanitized, so got rid of all like tags and everything in between tags. Motivation text, everything in here. Country, it also calculates the approximate age. I'm just using like the birth year for that, so it's just like the current year minus that. Not the best way of doing that. I could also like implement with the month and everything, but I don't really care about that. And I like to publish about me stuff here. As you can see, there's like no mention of the email, for example. Yeah, so the plan is just like, this just doesn't really matter, right? Like that has absolutely nothing to do with if we will accept or deny an application, like what the email address is like. So there's like no value to that to show here. That's like reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that we might in the future open this up to like moderators, for example. And yeah, it's just, I think, better that you show as little personal information as you have to, basically. And email is just something that, yeah, you should probably not share with everyone, and like that no one can see your email. I mean, I could still look into the actual database, obviously, but with the current system, anyways, not even Explore would know your email address if you apply. I mean, I guess he would also get then access to like the mail account for the applications, and there he could maybe he could see like the email addresses, whatever. Yeah, so now down here we have 2 buttons, accept or deny. If we want to deny, we also have to enter a deny reason, or we can enter a deny reason. So let's just do that. Let's just deny this application. Oh, by the way, just one thing that I also want to add is that you obviously have the Discord avatar here and the render of the Minecraft skin, which I think is incredibly cool. So this is just from some third-party API, actually, called Gravatar. It's really, really cool because, yeah, from Mojang, you can get this from their API. And that's it, basically. So yeah, I just didn't really feel like doing anything with that. And so I Googled around and found that third-party service, which is pretty nice. So let's just enter deny reason here. You are not cool enough. Deny. Success. And we get back here, we can see this one got denied. And the application was unsuccessful. So we will probably also update some of that, but it's like, yeah, it wasn't good enough, blah, blah. And then there's our deny reason that we entered. And that you have now 2 options, like apply again or search for another server, basically. Let's give me 10 more minutes and let's head back here. And let's just apply again. Success, blah, blah. Pending review, so like updates, and there we are. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll accept this one. Success, and I just heard a Discord notification. And yeah, welcome at TXT, because, well, I logged in earlier to Fixteria. Here's the bird me text they sent us, blah, 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 blah. So this will be like in a like newcomers channel essentially. And if they tick the one box in the application form, this one right here with the publish about me text on the Pixture Discord server, when they tick that, they will also all people will essentially see the about me text, so they kind of get already like a bit of an introduction about the new member. If there is if you didn't tick that, you just get like at blah blah. No, this is the right one. This one, no. Yeah, no, right. Then it's like what? Where is that? Welcome, blah blah blah. I don't know. I think there was one earlier, but we can just apply again. And I guess then you will also already see, boom, here's the error. You still have an open application, or you got already accepted. Yeah, so you can only apply once. So if you have an application that's still open that is not accepted, let's put it that way, you can only apply here like a second time when you already got denied, or if you obviously haven't applied previously. So if you got accepted already, then you can't apply again, and if you still have an open application, then you also can't do that, which I guess kind of makes sense. And that goes after the Minecraft in-game names, so we can, that's also one that I know, and your application has been set. Yeah, now I have to deny this one because I wanted to not tick that one box. So let's just deny, and oh, I did uncheck that. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's do that, and now I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, I first thought that this is a bug, but I just took like a random user from my Discord server and entered their ID in the application. It turns out I just have like a white profile picture, so yeah, I already thought like, hey, something isn't working there. So publish about me is false, and if we now accept, just welcome at blah blah to Pixteria. So another thing, I guess I'm feeling lucky today. I guess I'm really feeling lucky today. So now, let's do something a little bit crazy. And let's kick my test account here, actually. Let's kick you from the server. Bye-bye. Okay, great. Now, let's go down here. So here I'm logged in with my test account, and let's apply right here. So we're not on a Discord server right now. The thing is that probably most people who apply here are not already on a Discord server when we accept them. Most people will probably only like join a Discord server once they're accepted, and as you can see, like everything went through, all the like stuff in the background happens. You get like added to the Pixteria role, you get whitelisted on the server, you get like announced on the server, your member object gets created in a database, everything happens. But that only is supposed to happen, only can happen if the member is on a Discord server. So now we're going to open application. Oh god, already accepted. Yeah, we have to change. Maybe we didn't take notch this time. Yep, great. Yeah, it's like kind of sucks to test it when you have like so many checks already in place. Yeah, so now let's pending review. We have one from TXT's proper test account. So here we don't get any avatar back. I think that's because I just don't have any set on this account. But yeah, let's just accept. Success. Okay, as you're now able to see here, there's no new message that came in. So now we have to just join the server again. I am just going to do that in a somewhere where you can't see it, because it's trying to invite. Ah, geez, the invite is invalid. Come on, let's yeah, technical difficulties. Let's invite myself again. Invite to server. TXT test server. Yep. And join. Joined. Okay, great. Now we can just close that again, and we can take a look at this here again, where you can still now see the invite, but they are not available for long anyways. So, oh, why is this happening twice? I have no idea. Did I have multiple in here? Yeah, twice with different accounts. So yeah, that makes sense, I guess. It's nothing that will happen in like real scenario, but I use the same user and applied twice with different Minecraft accounts, so I did something that is actually like kind of impossible to do. Whatever. So we get now, when I join a welcome, blah blah, here blah blah, and then like the second welcome from the second thing, second application. So once you then join the server, automatically all the stuff happens. Like you get whitelisted, your member object gets created, you get announced here, and I also get the Pixteria role. Notice the bot here, the Pixteria role, also automatically. So it's pretty nice. Oh yeah, yeah, like this is just full with bullshit already. Great. Okay. I think that actually kind of concludes the entire application process. As you can see, it's pretty cool as far as I think. Like, they're fairly automated, or very automated actually. And just in general, I think it's a pretty cool system. It was a lot of fun to do. And yeah, like the first time for me making like front end stuff really now, which was also pretty interesting. Yeah, I think now it's a good time to take a look at this right here, where I remember I wanted to add another feature here, announce new applications in dedicated admin only channel, so we get also notified when someone applies with a link to their like application. Basically, it's going to be like 10 minutes to implement that tops. So yeah, and make all new features nice by refactoring a bit and adding tests. So I wrote a bunch of shit code, and I have to make things a lot nicer again and look nice, and I also have to add tests and testing. And then I'm basically done with the application process. So the next thing is going to be like the member list and statistics. Actually, just statistics. That's the next thing. So member statistics. Pretty empty right now. And that's going to be like the theme for next week, to make like nice statistics here. Whatever that is going to include, we're going to see about that. Yeah, how I decide to do it basically. I'm planning, and that's maybe nothing that will happen directly next week, but I'm planning that you will be able to like literally see like all statistics, like everything in Minecraft logs, and that you can click on that and you can like get a top list for literally everything. So if you would want like a top list for, I don't know, yellow flowers mined, then you could do that. And that's the kind of the plan that I have. Yeah, and then we have to do like a nice member list here as well. Currently like with the search and everything in here. I'm not sure if we're going to keep that. And then the about us like thing here, news. I also want to make like a system that you can easily just write a news post and then the just gets like generated dynamically, if you know what I mean, like a content management system almost, where you could like write multiple news posts and you could then publish them here. But we're going to see how I'm going to do that. Yeah, so there's still lots of interesting stuff. Next week will be a lot of work still, but yeah, I mean, it's I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, let's put it that way. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. See you all next week. Until then, have a great time. See you all then. Bye bye.